Good morning, everybody. It's Happy Tuesday. I hope y'all had a great weekend. That sun is shining bright. Shine bright like a diamond. I don't know why, but I really like that song by Rihanna. I just like it, like the meaning of it. Especially when that girl Portia, is that her name? On the last season of American Idol. She broke it down. Anyway, I'm just a lover of music. But anyway, I just came on this morning to say good morning. I hope everybody's doing well. And sorry for this weird camera angle. The sun is just so bright. I was just trying to angle it where the sun is not just totally drowning me out. Or, I guess that's the word, blocking my face where y'all can't even see me. It'll be either too bright or too dark. But anyway, don't want much or nothing. I just want to stop in and say hey to everybody. And oh my goodness, y'all, this past weekend, of course, I was busy. And plus, you know, I don't discuss politics on either one of my channels. But let me tell you, I was like this, glued to the channel, to all the channels, watching the different marches. But anyway, that's the extent of what I'm going to talk about. But yeah, your girl was deep. But anyway, me and my mother, we went to the play on Saturday night. Well, first of all, we had her friends, her best friends. They're a couple. They're a married couple, of course. But anyway, it was their birthday celebration this weekend. So before the play, my mom, you know, asked me, "Hey, you want to go eat before the play?" So anyway, that was a bust because where we went to go eat, it was so packed. It was so packed with, you know, people waiting to be seated. It was at Longhorn Steakhouse, and those are all over the United States, I'm assuming. But anyway, over here in North Carolina. And I had built myself up. I had said, you know what, I'm not going to eat a whole lot. So I ate my cottage cheese and peaches and stuff. And honey, we never even ate because the show or the play started at 7:30, and we got there a little bit before 6, thinking that we had a reservation, but we didn't. So it was about 15 of us. We were all waiting to be seated to eat, but it never happened. So we had to, or me and my mother, we had to leave so that we can make it to the play on time. Then we get to the play. Hallelujah. Y'all, it was horrible. Yes. You know, sometimes that happens. You spend your money and you get... Anyway, it was not good to our liking, okay, to our taste. And I know in plays you have to be overly dramatic, overly acting, and overly, you know, because you're in a play. There's more emphasis on what you're doing. But it was just like overly, overboard, overly, you know. So y'all, yeah, we left during intermission. I mean, you know, we supported our local arts. We paid the money. And yeah. But it was a bust. So anyway, that wasn't good. But anyway, you know, my mother said that she, you know, went there to support. And the blessing is the person that she went down there to support, her, all her acting. Ooh, there's a hair on my lip or lint or something. The person she went to support, we were able to see all of her scenes. So the fact that we left in intermission, you know, I know, is that bad? Can we talk about that? Is that bad etiquette to just, you know, leave during intermission? I mean, it was intermission. It was where you know, you go to the bathroom, you know, maybe get some refreshments. And oh, that's the other thing. A lot of plays, if you go to plays or, like I said, performing arts, most of them will have where, you know, they sell wine. You can have a glass of wine in the foyer area, or Coke, or, you know, some M&M, you know, just little knick-knack, paddywhack, knick-knack, paddywhack stuff that you can have. before the play and again during intermission. Well, yeah, we got our seats were by a bunch of people that had been drinking alcohol, and you know, hey, to each his own. I mean, I have a glass of wine every once in a while, but let me tell you something. These people were, as they say in the YouTube streets or out there on them streets, they was turned up. And let me tell you, it was wine mixed with bad breath, mixed with being just a little bit belligerent. We were by a giggler. What's a giggler, Tanya? What's one of them people that just because, you know, and like I said, we were getting alcohol punches from the left, from the right. We were getting uppercuts, side body blows and everything. Alcohol, you know. And people know what alcohol is, you know. Alcohol has that smell when you've drunk too much of it. So anyway, we had a giggler. We were by a giggler, and everything was just so funny to her. And of course, when you're enumerated like that, I mean, everything is to the 100th power. And she was just, I mean, yeah, it was just like overly. I mean, I think, is she part of the plot? Is she part of the play? But anyway, I digress, because y'all know I don't be coming on here talking about folks, but honey, yes, I know some of y'all were probably wondering how did it go. Well, that's how it went. But anyway, I don't want too much of anything. I miss seeing my my new grandbaby Kinsley yesterday. I was supposed to go see her yesterday evening, but what happened, we got a bunch of thunderstorms and just bad weather, lightning and stuff. And yeah, Miss Yvette, living my best life. I hear you, girl, honey. We don't play. Nobody, we ain't playing with no thunderstorm, lightning. No. I hear you, girl. I watched your video. Yes, ma'am, honey. We don't do that. We don't do that. But anyway, so because like I said, anyway, my son doesn't live in the same city. He lives about 40 minutes away from me. So I just didn't want to get on that highway with it storming and carrying on like that. So we're gonna have to regroup and try to, you know, meet up and see and love on my new grandbaby before we get ready to go to Las Vegas next week. Yes, y'all know we ready. Yes, y'all know we are ready. We'll be in the air next Wednesday. Yes, I'm excited. But anyway, just wanted to drop in and say, hey, thank you for your love. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your appreciation of your girl, Tanya Lady T. But anyway, it's Tuesday, y'all. We got 4 more days to get it done. And CC, y'all can't even see me. We got 4 more days to get it done. Then we'll be back at the weekend. So anyway, love y'all. God bless you. And I love you, Miss Butterfly Kisses. Love you, girl. This is for you. May God bless you, and may the peace of the Lord be with you. Love y'all. Bye.